What is up? How's it going?
I'm chilling. All right, that looks good actually. There we go. All right. That's good. That's a little bit just getting like a little like, I'm moving the setup around the different areas I got in the layer. So this is a nice futon I'm sitting on, so yeah.
Okay.
I like when you were sitting on your futon, so it's like I gotta get on mine. So
For sure.
what's
Yeah,
going on
eventually I want to
tonight?
get like a camera that's like focused in on the couch and then have like a couple people sitting on the couch, like all talking comics and whatnot. And I think it'd just be an awesome time.
Yeah, that's cool. That's definitely
But
cool. That's what's up. Definitely. Give me,
how's
I'm
it
trying to
going?
grab my mic
What have
on.
you been up
I'm
to?
like, ah, ah. Well, let's see. Besides writing my epic story and I've been LLC in my comic book company, so the finalized paperwork will be done tomorrow. I mean, I could have had this done last week. I just been dragging on it because it's more or less for me like I know the name I'm gonna give it. It's just still it's a very hard commitment. But no, I think by tomorrow I'm gonna wrap everything up. So by next week, and I'm gonna wait till I get the paperwork. But by next week I'll have more info on that. Um, and I just been just grinding on that YouTube.
That's
And
what's up.
congrats on your numbers. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
hit it.
congrats to you too.
So
2000.
yeah, you too, man. I was like happy when you hit yours. I was like, oh, look at me. I was right there too. I was like, oh, look, I'm at 1985. I was like right there. I was like, I'm right on his heels. Let's go. But it's all good, man. I'm happy for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it's been a good
Um
22. I mean, I know it looks all great and all, but it's a complete and utter catastrophe here. Like when you get so much of the collectibles and they sit off to the side, you leave a pile here, you leave a pile there. That's what I have, one of those situations. But
Oh, I
other
gotcha.
than that, life is beautiful. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying?
This is my current stack of reads that I need to get done.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was previewing a
Got
couple
to
of
get caught up.
covers I got. Yeah, I have gotten about. Well, I don't even know. To catch up, it's gonna take me like I'm gonna read about 200 comics to catch up. Currently, is what I need to do. Cause I read everything I get pretty much, and it's
Yeah.
hard for me to read everything and retain. I can retain a lot of it though. That's one good thing about me. I'm almost have a photographic memory. Not photographic, but near photographic. I can remember the
Nice.
specific details of any story, so it's all good. Yeah. This is why I'm a walking, talking encyclopedia of the Spider's Lair. I got all the scoop on Spidey, and
That's
I
what's
was
up.
doing some reading. We were talking about Silk
What's
last
up,
time, so
Alfredo?
yeah. Oh my god! So I was telling you how hot and heavy it's getting with them. It got worse. It was getting really, really hotter and heavier. I mean, like, this goes back to we're talking about like Spider Island, and that was like a little limited series. It kind of ties into Spider-Man 666. That was also part of Spider Island. All that ties in. So, yeah, it's a cool story. Like I said, I just started rereading it again because I've read everything. It's the clone story that I was really had to really catch up with, and now I understand what's going on with the clones and everything. And there's a society from the future that collects spider totems, and they've always been around. I forget what they're called exactly, but this is where pretty much Silk story is going to lead to because these are the people that are going to be after her and all the other spider folks from across the multiverse. So, and I don't know if I was telling you this or we said this on air, but I think we touched on this that the entire Spider Verse was created by the game by accident, quite by accident. They capitalized on that because that Shadow Dimensions was pretty much the first time you ever seen Spider-Man talking about different dimensions. Shadow Dimensions was a great game, by the way. So I'm telling you, you gotta go
For
play it. It's
sure.
old, so you could pick it up anywhere. You know, I may have to
Yeah.
send you
What
mine.
what system is it on?
Um, I was playing it back then. I believe I had it on PS3, and I may have had it on
Okay.
Xbox. So it could have been on PS3. So I believe that's what I had it on.
Definitely. Yeah, we're talking all things comics right now. We're talking about shared dimensions, Spider Verse.
Yeah, we're
One of
talking
the
about the
biggest.
formation of it, pretty much. Okay, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. No, yeah, we're talking about everything that leads up to like what's coming out movie wise. What did you pick up with at your LCS this week, all different kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
What
Hey,
up,
Alex,
Alex?
what's up?
Hello. It's been a very long time. How's everyone been doing?
Doing good.
Chilling. We've
I'm
been
having a
missing
coughing
you,
fit over
man.
here. I don't know why, but
Yeah, I've been busy and dealing with stuff these past few weeks. Now I feel like I could come back on now. So
feeling
I
better.
miss you guys. I miss you guys. Hi, Alfredo. And I miss talking to y'all and everything. So what are we talking about?
Alfredo, that's actually next on the list. I've got to get caught up. I'm
Moon
on
Knight.
11 out of, oh geez, 16 I'm up to right now.
I'm looking around to see if I have anything interesting. Well, I always have something interesting laying around.
Oh, yo, Chris,
Let's see.
or Spot Slayer. Have you guys ever played the Marvel deck
Yo,
building
yo.
game Legendary?
I have not.
No, what is it about?
It's like a deck building card game.
I
It's
have it.
really
Sorry.
cool. It's really cool. I've always wanted it for years since it came out in 2012, and I finally got it, and I'm so happy. Let me get the camera on for that.
Show us.
Yeah, this game.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a
Legendary.
giant box. Yeah, it comes with
That's awesome.
expansions too. It's a really fun game, actually. This is actually what it looks like. Actually, I was playing earlier before I went to work. It comes like with a board and everything.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
badass.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. I was wondering if you guys ever played it. Like, if not,
No, I
I've
heard of it though, but I never played it. I mean, I'm more of is that an MMO or is that like a standalone?
It's standalone and multiplayer.
Ah, that's good then. See, I like games like that. That's what's
That's
up.
awesome, Alfredo.
I'm a console person, so if it's not on console, I don't really play it. I can't mess with the PC. I've always had friends for years that they always have PC games, and then like every couple of months, they get their system gotta update something. The graphic cards now. It was just like I just want to put on a game, press the button, and go. But I'm not dissing it. It sounds like it's wonderful because I played a lot of on video games on computers. I played Final Fantasy on computer before they have the 4K, and I have like a Sony Bravia, like a 55 inches, an old school one, like the first real flat screen ones. But these things, I'm telling you, like back then, I was putting this up to people's 4K TV showing perfectly because of the
Nice.
resolution was just so high, and you're putting a computer through it. It had a has a VGA connection, so that VGA connection pretty much like a 1080p connection now.
Nice.
Right.
That's cool,
And
Alfredo,
also,
that you
and
got Moon
also,
Knight, Acts of Evil. That's awesome.
yeah, Moon
Sorry,
Knight's
Spot Slayer,
awesome.
what?
No, it's all good. You guys continue on. I'm looking through some stuff right now. I was gonna preview that I got from Wayway's comics. So when you guys are ready, I'll show you because I got some real cool stuff that this kid did that I'm really blown away by. It's like it's amazing artist. And also, I know you guys know Joe Doyle, right? I was talking to Doyle today. I think he posted it, but apparently he won a scholarship with Gabriel Otto, and he's going to Italy, I think, tomorrow, and he's
Oh,
gonna study
shit.
Nice.
with Gabriel Otto for 7 days. And I was like, oh my god, congratulations!
Jealous? I'm
This is
fucking jealous.
crazy,
Damn.
I don't
bro.
stream
I'm
on Twitch,
happy for that
Alfredo,
man.
but I do stream some stuff here. I've been streaming walkthroughs of just what's been going on with God of War. I know that Spider's Lair does pretty much the same thing. Spider's Lair, do you do anything with
Yeah.
Twitch?
No, I haven't really messed with Twitch. I was thinking about getting back on it because the last time I was on Twitch, I had such hatred. Um, I was the usher on Twitch, and I was rated back then when I was really like Street Fighter. No, not Street Fighter, Dragon Ball. Oh man, I was
Okay.
like up there like I was up there. I was up there really high. I was a couple of thousand in the world. I mean, I was at one point like the in the top 10, and I was just getting
Nice.
hatred all the time because if you play with me, I'm
That's
gonna
what
kick
happens.
your ass.
Uh,
And
well,
that's it. I mean, like
the only Twitch I know is
I
when.
was sitting there, and I would love how people are like, "Oh, you keep button mashing X X X." I'm like, "Yo, learn how to block. What can I tell you? Don't mess
If
with
it
me. If you come
works,
play
who
with me
cares?
and your defense is weak, listen, I don't care. It doesn't matter. There's no such thing as a fair fight, even in video games.
Yeah.
No such thing as a fair fight. But I just have a good style to my game playing, so I haven't played
Nice.
in a couple of years. So I go back
Yeah.
on. Right now, I just been streaming, like you said. I've been streaming God of War, and a big Final Fantasy fanatic. I just in like almost a year. I've been that busy. I'm gonna back on it. No, not a year, maybe a couple of months. But I'm gonna jump back
Yeah.
on that. That's something good to
The only
stream. It's
Twitch
a
I
beautiful
know is
game. You
when
can
I'm
just lay
twitching on my
back and
bed.
just chill and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So show off that stuff from Wayways, and I've got a
You're
question
twitching
for
in
you
your
guys,
nightmare.
and in the chat you can
Yeah,
chime
sure.
in. But what do you think of DC
Mhm.
canceling Doom Patrol and Titans?
I had well, first off, I didn't know that was happening. Like, damn. Um, but think about it. Like, I think I don't really have any strong feelings towards it. To be honest, there were good shows. Were they amazing? Well, in my opinion, everyone can hate me on the chat, and you two can hate me too. I didn't think they were amazing.
Agreed.
Like they were
I won't hate you.
they were good to watch, but I felt like they could do much better. Like my dad put it in a good way. Like he started watching, but he kind of stopped. He felt like it felt like people just wearing costumes as like cosplay or like yeah, but like it was at the point of the kind of like a cosplay thing, mainly for the
Yeah.
Titans. And I tried watching Doom Patrol. I couldn't. I tried to get into it. I try to, if I don't like it, I try like force myself to keep watching, but I just couldn't. For me personally, I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
The same thing with Titans. Like as the further I got, I felt like, I can't really get into it. I feel like the effects were off, and it's like some character choices were weird. Like with Jason Todd, like as Red Hood did not feel intimidating for like a whiny kid.
Agreed.
And yeah,
season 2 season 1 I was so on fire for, and I
same.
caught it after. And a lot of people said like start with season 1, definitely don't start with what's current. That way you really understand like everything going on. And I was like, okay, like that makes perfect sense. Like if I told someone to start with Flash, I'd tell them to start season 1 too, because season 1 was amazing. It started off beautifully and everything was good to go. But then like Titan season 2, like it just kind of like fizzled out. It was like,
Yeah.
why am I still watching this? And it got to the point where I think I turned off an episode because I couldn't focus on it anymore. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I'm not in the mood to watch this right now. I can't like retain what's happening. So I just kind of left it at that. And immediately I woke up the next morning. I was like, what should I watch today? And that wasn't the first thing on my mind. And it pretty much hasn't been since.
Same.
So
Like I haven't had the feeling to go
Yeah.
back to it. Like usually sometimes, and for me, I always kind of want to complete things. That's just me, honestly, because I have OCD. Like some things like like diagnosed. Like I have
gotcha.
to complete things, but it symptoms have eased out over the years. But it still happens like shows. So that like
I think we lost them.
I think so.
How was that?
While we're getting him back, I'll answer your question, and I'm sure everyone else can answer your question too. But honestly, I think that Moon Knight was one of the best shows out there for Disney Plus. Definitely not
Like,
as good as
I didn't feel like the feeling of feeling
Okay.
incomplete
there
with
you
the
are,
show.
Alex.
Oh yeah, sorry. Like I didn't feel like I was feeling incomplete about not finishing it. I just felt like I could have been like, oh, that's it. Like I'm fine with leaving it as is. Yeah, I just feel like even like with that, like I need to complete things. Like I didn't really feel a need to. Like it wasn't something that special to me.
I did the same thing with Peacemaker. I watched the first 3 episodes as soon as they came out, and never felt the need to go back to it.
You haven't finished
the next ones. I have not finished it.
You should.
I started
actually,
episode 4 not too long ago and just never got back into it.
It's pretty good, actually. That one I really like.
What do you think, Spider Slayer?
Let's see. So Peacemaker, yeah, I thought it was all right. I wasn't too crazy about the ending. I'm not gonna spoil it since you haven't watched it.
Yeah, same. The
Worth
ending could have been
watching though. I
better.
do. Yeah, I don't like where the ending went, and that's pretty much how 2022 went. So, but other than that, I did like the show. Okay,
Oh,
so
that's why it came out
now,
last year. Damn.
Yeah.
yeah, that was Peacemaker was last year. It was a horrible year for a lot of
Christ.
stuff, man. All
So
right,
2020 wasn't the year that went downhill.
no. No,
Oh shit.
we don't count that. That was what? What happened in 2020 that was so bad? Anyway, we're talking about movies. I mean, like, this is
Oh
important to me when you're messing up the law. I'm not
yeah.
worried about what's going on in the world. Don't mess with the comics, that's it. Have comics disappeared? No, they're still here. So, what I thought
Yeah.
about, let's see. What was the last show we were just talking about?
Doom Patrol on Titans.
Oh, Doom Patrol. So that didn't do anything for me whatsoever. And as far as Titans go, I remember watching the first couple of episodes thinking, what great potential. And then I
Mhm.
remember watching another episode thinking, oh my God, did we just fall into a CW trap here? Like, I thought the whole reason why we were taking it off CW is so that it could be better when it went on to HBO Max.
Bigger
But
budgets,
between,
better, yeah,
oh,
better
you would
everything.
think that. You
Yeah.
would think
But it's
that.
not.
But
Because I
it's
saw
not.
clips of the later seasons. It was not. I
Yep.
was like, oh
It got worse.
yeah.
Just like that show Thelma. I'm not even gonna watch Thelma. I wouldn't watch it. It's disgusting. I don't understand. Is HBO trying to take the place of Disney for having the worst shit for 2023?
Wait,
Because
are
so
you
far,
saying Velma or Thelma?
Thelma,
Velma, like the
whatever the
Scooby
hell.
Doo.
Yeah, Thelma.
Oh,
This,
Yeah.
have
oh
you
shit, that
seen
came
that?
out already?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I haven't watched it. I just been reviewing it, been sampling clips on it, and just for the first couple of, I mean, it's about teenagers. They're all supposedly 15. They
Yep.
have a nice shower fight. They're all naked in there. It's like,
Oh,
but
that's
they're
fucking
teenage
disturbing.
kids.
It
Right,
is.
right.
It's
That's what I'm
extremely
saying.
sexualized for
This
15 years
is
That's
old.
like
this
anime right there. Like what the fuck?
this
Yeah.
is worse than anime because it's so like the way that it was done. It's snarky and it's untasteful. Like they're trying to be cute and quit, but instead they look like idiots. Like I can't believe how they literally had all these girls naked. They had them naked in the shower. They all have soap bubbles around their privates. I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing?
The
These are all
fuck?
supposed. These are teenage girls. They're saying they're 15-year-old teenage girls,
Oh,
and they're
Yeah.
all
that's
fighting
fucked
naked in the
up.
shower.
Honestly,
Yeah,
like
it
it seems
is
like they
fucked
just
up.
put a show and they slapped on the name Velma to get views.
No, what they did was they intentionally, from the very jump, if you ever saw the trailer, were trolling the fans immediately. So you knew, like, if you're
Oh
watching
yeah.
this and you're thinking that this is a good show, I got news for you. They're gonna screw you guys at the end, and they're gonna make you feel like crap because this is what the show's about. The
Without
show's
lube.
not written. They're going to like with She-Hulk. Exactly what happened with She-Hulk. See, they were saying that She-Hulk they made a show to troll the fans. What the hell? Make a show that's good, has a good story, and it's
Yeah,
gonna make us
I
happy
don't
and
think
make
Chris
you guys
recovered from
money.
She-Hulk. I think he's still sore from it.
A little bit.
Oh, I don't care. I've moved on from that, but I'm just saying Zelma brings me back some She-Hulk PTSD. In fact, you guys heard me complain about this, and all my fans out there heard me complain about this. I'm
Yep.
gonna sue them for mental damages if they keep it up with this nonsense, because
Yo,
I
I'm pretty
can't
sure.
take it anymore.
I'm pretty sure you could. There could be actual case for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, there will be a case. Don't worry. You laugh now.
I don't think you
Alexander,
need
you're
any.
gonna be my witness, and Chris,
Sounds
you'll
like
be
you
my
don't need any
witness.
more
Like, yes,
money.
we
What?
were here. Exhibit B, go right to the tape. The comics lounge. We're just gonna play that in court as
But let's not play the.
evidence.
Make sure it's edited because I'm pretty sure the stuff we
We'll,
say. I don't
we'll
think they
have
will
you.
allow that shit in court.
Prior to
We'll,
She-Hulk, he was completely sane. She-Hulk
yeah.
starts coming out, and you could just
See,
see the downfall,
Spiraling.
the spin. Yes, exactly, the
As
spiral.
you can see too in the background, he got more and more comics. He was spending.
there
too
you go.
much.
See, She-Hulk was a great series. one moment that was hilarious. That was the only thing that they ever got right about She-Hulk. And
Yep.
remember, I told you that, Chris. I said that that's the only thing they got right. The
Yeah.
fourth wall. She-Hulk had potential to be great, but for some
Did you
reason they
notice?
just felt like screwing with the fans. Okay.
Did you notice that Daredevil has multiple lawyers that just got added to their like writing staff, Daredevil Born Again, and they
Thank
also just
you.
added 2 writers from the first seasons of Arrow.
Oh,
So
good.
like
There
the
you
gritty writing, that gritty style,
So
in
are none of
addition
the
to like the stuff that we should be seeing in the courtrooms.
wait,
And I
so
mean,
none
Yeah.
of the
I'm
writers
not
from
looking
the
for like
Netflix
a
are there?
court procedural with She-Hulk. Like obviously it doesn't have to be perfect, but like what we got was just so far from perfect that it was like, what
Dude,
the hell am I
you're
watching?
writing a
Yeah.
show about law, and you
Yes.
don't think one time, hey, maybe we should consult somebody in law,
Yeah,
maybe a
like it.
cop,
Oh, at least
They
maybe a
did.
Law and
lawyer,
Order.
They
maybe a
consulted their legal
judge.
team.
Yeah, their legal team that told them, I don't, you got to take that up to HR. Their legal team didn't know what the hell they were talking
I mean,
about.
like even if they just watched a couple episodes or a season of Law and Order, they could have written that.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Dude, all you had to do was just follow the She-Hulk comic and study how she practiced law. It's like there's no excuse for you not to do this. I noticed this about the generation, and I'm not dissing all the young, but I do notice this though. Like the younger you are, it's like for some reason, I guess because we grew up in a world where the
Shit was
technology
good.
wasn't there yet. No, we didn't have technology. It was like the dark ages, you know? So it was
Yeah.
all good though. But then what we had back there was teachers who actually taught you how to learn. You know, you had to actually learn. So that
Yeah.
when we got all this fancy computers and the internet and every answer to every question at the palm of your hands, you know how to use that and get everything you want. I don't see that with this generation. What's going on? But I also see that in the writing. I
Yep.
don't know what happened. What when kids were being brought up in this generation, what the hell happened to them? Because they seem to be out of touch with, like the lessons that we try to teach them. They're not only out of touch with that. It doesn't seem like they have a grasp and concepts of what it means to have a legacy, to make something that will last the test of time. You know, like
Yep.
when
I
you
feel
hear a
that.
Mozart song, when you hear Mozart playing, it does something to your soul because that's something that's a form of art that will last the test of
I
time.
think it's technology, to be honest. Making.
Yeah, but you would think that technology
Sorry, I
would
was
make them smarter. I'm sorry. My bad.
I was eating Uncrustable. Sorry, Uncrustable.
Oh, that's all good.
I got it from work. I got it for work, so we're allowed to take snacks. So might as well. Anyway, I know my brother and sister and I were debating this because sometimes we like
Right.
to talk about things and stuff because we're all intellectual. So sometimes, like when
Well, there you go.
it starts as a fun conversation, then it gets real.
Oh, well,
It's funny.
wait. Are we?
Yeah.
Are they generationally apart from you?
No, I'm 26. They're 27, 28. We're all close in age.
Okay, yeah. So you guys are on the same thing. You're
Yeah.
millennials. Go ahead.
So we all like talking about technology should make us smarter with everything at our fingertips, but that's not the case because it also makes us dumb because the fact is there for us. So easy to access things. We don't learn what it means to really research it, to comprehend things,
Right. That's
to really
exactly what
fully
I'm
read
saying.
about it. Because then you just get like little, like, oh, it's just
Yep.
there. Like it gives you one sentence, but you don't really know how to use it in context. Or just the people use sound bites, basically just reading the titles, not the full articles. Oh, okay, we're gonna do this.
Yep.
And with the influencers
whatever-
too, like just some influencers are good. Like very, very few, like 2% are good. Others are like fucking trash.
Oh, yeah.
Hate me all you want. Comments. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure we all have about the same age around here. But yeah, they don't. They're just a bunch of bullshit. Like they're dumb and they're uneducated. And like, I'm not talking about uneducated just for academically. I mean, like also like life experience too. They just like go with the trend, and it's like memory is becoming. Attention spans are shorter, as you can see with the Vine and with videos and stuff.
Yep.
Like the generation is becoming dumb, a little bit dumber. Like for us, we grew up at a time when technology was still new. Like I grew up at a time, but I didn't have all this technology. I still grew up with like reading books and everything, and it's pretty. I didn't really get really into technology or tech stuff until I was.
So in other words, you were lucky. But continue.
Yeah,
you were lucky.
but like I was like in high school when I really started doing all this stuff. Like I had Game Boys and DS's, but it wasn't consuming me. It was just like, oh, cool, it's cool. Like you play like on free times and stuff. Like, but I still played outside with my siblings, my friends. We still hung out. We still like talked instead of having a screen in front of us.
See,
Like
Alexander's making my point.
yeah,
There
like
you go.
if the TV was on during dinner, that's cool. But we still talked to each other. It was just background noise.
There you
Yeah,
go.
like I
There
agree
you
with you.
go.
Like the generation doesn't seem
Yeah.
to
But you see, but that's
grasp
why
a lot
you're.
of things.
But that's why you're smart the way you are. Is because you were fortunate enough for two not to be exposed to technology at an early age, and you had a good upbringing. I can tell by how you're well spoken, and that's the whole thing. Is what you said is 100% true. Is that the millennials didn't learn the proper way, like the not the proper way. They just it's so much information. You don't know which way to go or what to retrieve or what to
Yeah.
retain. This is why shorts exist. This is why I blew up with shorts because I understood the psychology of shorts. The
Yep.
average span of anyone in this generation is about 15 seconds. If you could grab them within 15 seconds, you got them for life.
Wait,
And
that
that's
was too
not no
long. That was more
boy.
than 15 seconds. What are you saying? No,
That
No, for
was
real.
good.
And the
Yeah.
reason why like millennials our age are so nostalgic is because we grew up in a time where technology was constantly changing. Where
Yeah.
like when I was in middle school, I had a flip phone. You then move
Same.
into like late middle school, early high school, and you've got the flip phone that has like the texting and the keyboard on it
Yeah.
and stuff.
Like, did you
And-
also like? Was it also a trend for you? Like, you had the coolest flip phone?
Oh yeah,
You, like, oh, what time am I going to get?
definitely.
Like, I want to stand out from the others. Like, oh, look at these games I have, free games on my phone.
And we came from the generation where if you press that internet button, you better press that M button really quick. Otherwise, you're going to
You
get
get
charged,
charged.
and you don't want to know how much your parents are going to charge you
We
for
also
that.
got-
Like,
hey, we also come
shit.
from the generation where it's like past 9 a.m.
Mom, I didn't know.
Past 9 a.m. is when we got free calls.
Yup.
I
And then-
remember that. Yes,
and the
with the cell
emojis.
phones. You didn't. No one called me before. Do not. Yo,
fucking call
my
like
phone was
at 9.
blocked for everybody till 9 p.m. Then you could call
When it was
me
9
all
p.m.,
night
I
if you
called
want.
my homies up. It's like, oh, what's
Yup.
up? And
Now
then
these
Why you
kids don't
calling me?
even
It's
need.
9:05.
yeah, we had to
They
work
don't even
for
need
the
a phone
texting.
number.
Yeah,
They just call each other through Instagram. That's
yeah.
all they do.
Yeah, it's
And like the
crazy,
texting too. Remember, like we had the push buttons. If you fucking
Yup.
missed one, then it's like, oh shit, gotta go again. We even had like texting contests.
Yeah.
We do it the fastest. Like I know I did, like with like 2 hands or one-handed. Like we made a game out of it.
There were texting
Oh, yeah.
contests on MTV
Yeah.
way back in the day where you had to text a number and you had to make sure that you did not get charged because it had to be covered by your carrier. That was one of the biggest things. And it was the person who could send in the text the most accurately and the quickest would get a prize.
Yeah. Well, remember
I
when
couldn't believe
MTV used to be only MTV?
When-
I know,
when
I
it was
came
actually music, not
yeah,
just
when
like,
I
it
know
was
I came
actually music.
later in the game, but still, like when I was a kid, I still played music videos. Not
Mhm.
this like reality
Yeah.
show shit.
Yeah. I remember MTV when it first came on, and all it was just music videos all damn
He's showing
day.
his
of Beavis
age.
and Butthead.
I'm just kidding.
That's all good, man.
I'm
I don't
kidding.
care. Listen,
Hey, that's
I'm
how it was when
about
I was growing up.
yeah.
Same.
I mean, I remember like growing up, and yeah, what you guys saying is funny about phones in high school because I'll put it to you like this. No one has cell phones at that time in high school. I ain't that old, but we didn't have
you
cell
know,
phones
you got
in
the
high
block
school at all.
phones at the night, the watch
yeah,
belly.
yeah. I mean,
You
like
got the giant case
those
that's in
the
the block.
phones I had in high school were like those, like the phones that were out back then was those big old gray freaking satellites. Like,
Yep.
yo, how in the hell you make a call with this? I don't know. But I
The
Yeah.
do
antenna
remember
was like
when I was
this long.
And then
yeah,
the cases were like a big
case.
too.
Case, you had to put that thing in a book bag. It was so big.
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah,
remember I was
and do you guys also remember too, like the computers, how big they were?
Dude.
Oh, we got like computer lab day. It's like we got the,
Co-
but now it's like all
computer-
like iPads and laptops. Like fuck, we didn't have that. I mean, they bring in the
Computer lab day.
projector. The
Dude,
projector too.
we didn't have computers in school. Computers weren't around yet.
We
Computer
had.
lab day. You guys sound spoiled.
I remember going to
You
the
young
computer lab
whippersnappers. Yeah, go ahead.
and having a CPU that was about the size of that black long box.
Hell yeah!
And you had to turn it on, and you had to bring all your floppy disks and all of that crap.
Oh shit!
And
I
that
didn't get
was-
floppy disk.
Oh,
that was
shit.
part of our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade like supply list. Was you had to get a certain number of floppy disks, 1 for each class, 2 for each class, all that
Yeah.
fun stuff. Because
Oh, yeah.
USB drives weren't a thing yet.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it's crazy because then you think about like how it wasn't even 20 years ago, like when I was in
Yeah.
middle school.
When it's like,
And
yeah, things have changed so fast.
yeah,
Like I remember too.
Yeah.
Like, and plus people don't even take notes by hand anymore. And that's another thing too. Like,
yep.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
like
Yeah.
we
I was
wrote
gonna
till
say
our
what he was
hands
just saying.
hurt.
You guys had those floppy disks to write things down and put. But like back in my day, they said the things we had to bring was 2 number 2 pencils. We
Same.
just had to write everything down.
They still told
Everything
us
was
that.
handwritten.
They told us that
No,
too in
that's it.
school.
We didn't have no computers to put anything down on. I mean, I was actually back in the day. I was going to a very prestigious veterinarian school. I didn't want to be a veterinarian. I just at the time where I lived at the time, I was thinking about going in to be I wanted to be a surgeon, a thoracic cardiologist. No, I didn't do it. Don't worry about it. I didn't want
Oh
to spend the
man.
money. I didn't want to spend the time. Listen, when you're meeting people on like while you're training and you're meeting these doctors and they're all burnt the hell out and you
I
see them,
know.
they're popping pills. I'm like, I don't want to live like that. Like
You
that's
rather
the
pop
truth.
pills while reading comics. That's what you want.
I'd rather pop pills while reading comics when I don't have a scalpel in my hand. I just don't like pills, period. I'm just saying, like, so
Yeah.
when I was going to the school, it was very advanced, and there was only one computer in the entire school,
Ah
and that was
shit.
the Al Gore internet. That was from my high school. It only connected to the colleges and the main universities, and no one got to use that. But I got to use it because I was part of the science lab, so we can use this thing. That's the only time I ever I had a Commodore 64, I believe back then, or Commodore 128. It was one of those. It was bad. What you're saying about the computer is true. The thing was like it was a monster. It was like a freaking refrigerator. I had it on top of my mic. I had that thing on top of my '70s freaking monster
Yeah.
TV.
And
Yeah,
sometimes you
that was
gotta
my desk.
slap it
They
to
blew
make it
they
work.
blew out. You can't move them. Yeah, you gotta slap. You gotta kick it.
Yeah.
Same
That's
thing with
how
the
we.
Nintendo
That's how we.
cartridges.
That's why we're so good love makers too. We
Yeah,
trained ourselves
exactly.
from a young age to slap
Dude,
things
do you
gently.
remember, dude?
I
I
had
had
to
to
make that
caress.
joke. I had to
Alex
make that
knows
joke.
just the right amount of force to smack
Get
that
that
computer to work.
smack that. That's what. Hey, when Akon was saying smack that, you know he's talking about the computer. Like smack that on the floor.
the
That and the
thing,
old tube TVs.
the
Ugh.
thing,
I was about
the
to say
thing that
TVs too. It's just fucking like you
the
gotta
thing
get
that
that.
everybody knew that we didn't have an internet for back then, but everybody knew was those freaking Nintendo cartridges. And I know you guys have to know this.
I know it. You
Yeah.
said
Now answer me this. We didn't have an internet. And every freaking person that I ever met knew that had a Nintendo. There's not one. Do yourself a favor. Find you guys somebody older that's had Nintendo when they were younger and ask them how many people have known this. And I guarantee you, every single person, and I'm talking to you guys and you're telling me the same thing. There hasn't been no one I talked to yet about this. This one makes what I'm saying amazing because we had technology back then. Well, we also had word of mouth and it was accurate. And you can get your
yeah.
message across without having the internet. Don't get me wrong. I'll be honest with you guys. I love the technology and I love the internet because I learned the old school ways and now I can take this. You see, once you know and you have a structure of how you're gonna learn it, what your interests are, that's when you could take technology and make it work for you.
Yep.
And that's what I tell the young out there that to stop scattering your brains, trying to ingest everything for 15 seconds and keep going. Take it slow. Take things that you like. Like I get overwhelmed. I got so much cleaning, let's say, right? So I was
Yeah.
talking to my fiance today, and I'm like, telling her, listen, we have to legitimately just take one spot at a time because you can get overwhelmed with things. So you gotta start small, work your way up to the big stuff, And it's the same thing with anything, with technology and what we have. Start small, but don't take in too much. And I feel that's
Yeah,
what's happening with a lot of
use
youth.
it as a companion, not
Yep.
the sole thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, you got to understand, it's something when you can sit there and write a book. I'm writing a book right now. I'm writing an entire graphic novel. I'm writing this shit by
Hell
hand. I know I could type.
yeah.
I could type it. I can type it
But it's
in my
nothing.
computer.
But it's a
It's not
different
the
feeling when
same.
you
Yes.
write it with your own words. Like it's
Right.
generic when you
The
type it,
feelings
but
flow through
when
my
you write
hands.
it,
That's
it's
what I
your
feel.
handwriting.
Hmm.
It's unique to
Right.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
It's my message flowing through my hand onto paper. I can always translate that later. I'm not worried about that. What I'm
Yeah,
worried
like
about is the written word, the
when I
Bible
write
I'm
stuff,
making.
like I write songs sometimes. When I used to write songs,
Good.
I always did it by hand, and the only time I would type it up is when I finished to put it on there. But I still write
Yeah.
things down. Even now, I don't take notes on my computer or anything. I write stuff down because it's natural.
Because you gotta understand when you're writing it down, like you're saying, it's
You comprehend
conveyance
it.
of feeling. Yeah, it's conveyance of feeling.
No, I don't
It's
sing. I can't
also
sing worth shit. I just
he
like
can sing.
music.
I heard him singing earlier.
Smack that on the block. No, I
There
don't
you
sing.
go.
Get that booty popping song right there. But yeah, and another thing too about technology that kids these days don't know, which is very, very, very sad, is that they don't know how to make human connections. Everything's like
Yep.
text
Right,
this,
right.
message. Back then, we went up to people, talked to them, had conversations, like, "Hi, how you doing?" It wasn't until like we started using text messaging when we moved on. Like if we really couldn't see them in person, that's when we text. But before that, we had conversations. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Voice acting.
Yeah.
I wish. Bars. I did make a couple like 2 rap songs. I did. I did write 2 rap songs. I don't know if they're any good now. But yeah.
Come on,
That's the
man.
thing. Technology has. I think this is why we're going to decline as a species. To be honest, because we don't
Yeah,
know
I'll
how to
be
do
honest about
basic
it.
I
things.
can't disagree there.
Like I know Gabriel Iglesias. You know the comedian Gabriel Iglesias.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he made a joke, which is
100%.
true.
Of course I know.
Like he's like, oh, back then when our Nintendos didn't work or anything, we became our own technicians. Like we will unscrew things, take it apart, learn how it worked, and put
Yep.
it back, and just pray to God it worked. Most of the times it did. I thought that was
Yeah.
funny because it's true. It is
Yeah, you have to
true.
learn with your hands. That's true too. I mean, like, I
That's why
say this.
Legos are fun.
Oh my God, Legos are like the best. I collect those insanely. I
100%.
mean, a matter of fact, where is it? Oh, look, see, I didn't show off anything yet, so it's funny. This is will be up tonight. I'm gonna be showing this off. Oh, Ghost
Wait, what are you
Rider,
showing?
baby.
Nice.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Ghost Rider, baby. That's
Hold
right.
on.
You
That's
see
sick.
that? There you go. Ghost
Wait, hold on.
Rider. Look,
Hold
check
Is
out
on.
that
this
like
guy.
Bionicle Ghost Rider?
Hold on. Hold on.
Yes.
That's sick.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Oh,
my sister,
nice,
my sister got it for me. Like the second week of January.
nice.
No, the first week of January, because we went to her fiance's place.
Yeah.
There we went to David Buster's, and apparently there was a Lego store in the mall. And I was like, oh shit! Like I forgot my wallet. Said how much is it? Like what, $40? Like no, I'll buy it for you. I was like, oh sweet. And I built that shit in one day, and it's amazing. It's like the first
Of
Ghost
course.
Rider. Isn't it the first Ghost Rider Lego set of him just alone, standalone?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
very
this is the
thoughtful.
first one. This is the first one with his bike. He had one with a car,
No,
but not with the bike.
wasn't that with Spider-Man though? Like it
It
came
was
with
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man?
Ghost Rider, and Tombstone.
Yeah, I mean like this
So,
is
but
just
the
his
car was
standalone, like
yeah. This is
standalone
his
Lego
first
set.
standalone.
Yeah, like
So
Yeah, this is
it's
his.
like
that's
2023 too. It came out this year, so that's cool.
that's a
Yeah, I
perfect
just got this.
segue
Yeah.
because I was
So,
just
Mama?
thinking about this the other day. Who from the Agents of Shield show? Because Chloe Bennett just said that she would love to be back as Quake. Like she hinted at it. Who from the Agents of Shield show or any other like shows that are defunct now would you want to see in the mainstream MCU?
Jessica Jones and Ghost Rider, and Luke
Yeah.
Cage.
Which Ghost Rider?
Um, Nick Cage, obviously. But I've seen some
Hey,
scenes
I like
with the
Nick
Robbie
Cage,
Reyes.
so I'm
I've
not
seen
gonna
some
hate
scenes
on
with
that.
Robbie Reyes, and I thought Robbie Reyes, the Ghost Rider, that was cool. I've never seen the show, but I saw the clips of him. Like, he did good. I would like to see that. I would like to see more of that of both Robbie Reyes and Johnny Blaze. I would love to
Okay.
see that. I would see Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. Iron Fist if they write him correctly.
Yeah.
If they do it better. And the Punisher. The Punisher would be good.
Iron. Would you want the same actor for Iron Fist though?
Yes. If they like that's what they if they write it, do better writing
Yeah.
and not make him sound like more like a whiny man child. Because that basically that's what they did.
I know.
And they did better choreography. I think the actor is fine.
I think the actor's fine too. I was just curious.
Wait, do you think he's
I-
fine or fine? I'm
Like
just
he's fine in the role. I don't think he's attractive.
What about Charlie Cox? I'm just kidding.
Chloe Bennett, on the other hand, whew.
Smack that. Oh, I'm just kidding. That's gonna be the theme song tonight. Just like play that.
There you go. Oh God.
But yeah, what about you, Spice Layer?
yeah.
Who would you want to see?
Oh, definitely want to see some Luke Cage for sure. Definitely Jessica Jones. I mean,
Jessica Jones. Damn.
I'm
Kristen Ritter's
actually,
pretty. She is.
I'm actually looking forward to this new. I'm gonna say this without fainting. I'm actually looking forward to this new Daredevil. I just hope that. Well, I hear a lot because I tell you guys I work. I'm not an insider, but I work within the industry. Like I do.
You do?
I hear, yeah. So anyway,
No, I'm just kidding. I knew.
I know about. There's a lot of craziness going on right now
In the
in the
world today.
entire no in the Star Wars trilogy and the whole franchise. They're getting rid of Kathleen Kennedy. So from what I'm hearing, she's out because
That's the
when they were
president
doing the
of
Mandalorian,
Lucasfilms, right?
yes, gone. You didn't
Chris
hear
looks
it yet,
sad.
but it's not anything I had to. It's not anything. It's not anything I had to keep on the wraps because this story, if not broken yet, will
Wait, Nice
break
Country, who
tomorrow.
you talking about?
She's gone. Kathleen Kennedy's gone. But the reason why this is important is because
Is this
she was
insider
the
trading
one
right
who,
now?
yeah. Well, I mean, it should be out there, so I have permission to talk about it. So it's
Okay.
all good. I'm not giving. It's just unverified, but you'll see it out there. Trust
Just
me when I
text
tell you.
us,
She's gonna be
Spice
gone.
Layer.
And the reason why, no, I'll tell her. I don't care. The reason why she's gone is because when you had oh, what the hell happened? I
What happened?
don't see you guys. I don't know. I don't see nothing. My screen's blank. So what the hell? Chris, are you still
They heard
there?
you.
We're
They
here.
heard you.
We can see you.
They're trying to cancel him.
Oh, I don't know
Cancel
what
culture.
Do we lose him?
happened. Okay, so anyway, I can't. So, yeah, that's what happened. See, I said her name, and you see what happens. I'm telling you, this is all. You don't gotta believe me. Yeah, there you go. Now they give me permission to get back on. I'm telling you, you gotta hear what I'm hearing in my microphone. Oh my god, this has never happened to me. This is crazy. I'm hearing these weird beeps in my microphone. Never before. What the hell's going on? So anyway,
Oh shit!
and I was
They're
saying
trying to cut him off.
This is why he does this from an undisclosed location with a mask on and
yes,
a
exactly.
hat
But
on,
yet
and
his
you
comics
can't see
is
his
back.
whole face.
Oh my god. So pretty much, yeah, there we go. I'm back. Thank you guys for letting me back in. See? So pretty much what's
It was a
good
warning.
about her being gone is that now the Mandalorian's gonna be done up by the head writer who originally done it. He left. I don't know if they made a big deal about it, but he actually left the show after season 2. He didn't want to have anything to do with the show. So what happened was, Bob Ackner asked him, "What can we do to make this right?" And he pretty much said, "I'll come back to everything, but I want Kathleen Kennedy's hands completely off of my projects. She's ruining my stories." I mean, the way they had it set up originally,
huge.
this is all started because of the stupid Gina Carano thing. She had a problem with Gina Carano. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a female thing. I don't know. Gina Carano said something that she didn't like. She didn't like her politics. She's turned around at cocktail parties and turned around to execs, and I've been told this by them. And she's turned around to tell them this one's going to be a problem, which is code for she's got to go.
Yeah.
I knew that Gina Carano was going to be going before she probably knew, because this was going around in circles for 6 weeks before she finally got Donald snapped out of the whole um series of The Mandalorian. And the thing about that is that that's what was the driving point for that writer to quit. He didn't want to do this anymore because legitimately she ruined arcs of stories, but she's out.
Yeah.
He's back in. And because of this, now this also sends signals to Disney, because you're not going to see anything yet for a little bit, but there's going to be another shakeup in Disney as well. I mean, I don't think that Mike is giving up his throne right now. He's good. I don't think Shapex coming back in any form either. I do believe what's going to happen though is that we're going to have people who are in charge of projects all of a sudden be cut off, because the first quarter numbers are in. They're bleeding heavy. The layoffs have began, and this is all because they wanted to go woke. And this is what happens when you go woke. You get 12,000 people you have to lay off at one company, 8,000 another company, 14,000 another, because no one is going to be going to your stuff and watching it. Nobody cares. If you're making everything, I didn't even preview Strange World. I don't even want to look at it. I heard it was like one of the absolute worst. Like, there were kids in there talking about they wanted to leave. That's bad. When you make something for kids and they
turned it
want to
on
get the
for
hell
the
out of
kids, and
there.
it was just,
Wait, really?
weird.
Oh, I kind of wanted to see that movie.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Listen, the movie itself, like, it's okay if you make whatever you want. I just say like
Yeah.
this: I believe in making quality entertainment that everyone can relate to. I'm not specifically looking for a specific audience. I'm looking for anyone who can read, who likes to be entertained, who wants to
Yep.
be taken to a place of imagination away from your world. Why would you want to see your world in a fantasy world? This
Yeah.
was like the whole thing they were trying to start up with the Avatar, saying, "Oh, Avatar is racist against Native American Indians." No, it's not. These are blue people on another freaking planet. It's fantasy. Go with
Yep.
it. Okay, was he inspired by it? A story of Native American colonization of the Indians? Maybe. Okay. So that don't make it racist. That just makes it that he was inspired by something that touched him so deep within his own essence that a man made 2 movies. And the second movie right now is won over 2 billion. Everybody was like, he's never gonna go over 1 billion. He won over 2 billion already. This man knows what he's doing. I mean, this is what the business is about. James Cameron is the business. He started this kind of franchise, mega blockbuster success stories. He started this kind of stuff. Since the 70s, this man's been cranking stuff out. So when you see somebody like him in this modern age making a movie, regardless of what's going on with politics, sexism, whatever's going on, he didn't care. He made the story he wanted, and he said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it good. I do have a message in there about guns, which I found out to be totally hilarious, because it's kind of hypocritical to say you don't want to show guns when your entire freaking franchise was built on one of the most violent freaking movies of all time, The Terminator. But I digress. I just say like this much. When it came to
and you had guns versus bows
yeah.
and arrows in your first
Yeah.
Avatar movie. Like, come on.
No, I know, but I get that. Yeah, but like they're trying to say like as if oh well we're taking it easy now. We don't want no, just go in hard. That's it. They got arrows and guns and bows. You got freaking laser guns. That's not your fault. That you're more advanced than them. Just go in there and do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying
run them
when it
over
comes
with
to
that 60-foot tall thing. You'll be fine.
yeah, it's real simple, guys. Whatever business you guys are gonna be into, I don't care what you're doing in life. Okay, always make money. I don't care. Everybody, oh, I don't want to sell out. Oh, I want to be woke. Oh, no.
Yep.
Everyone has a medium. That means we all have something in common that will draw us in to be entertained.
Yeah, sometimes
That's
you
all
gotta
I
sell
care
out
about.
in order to get big. Then you can start doing stuff you want to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta do what
exactly.
you gotta
I
do.
was saying that. Do you know how many friends I have who are very successful, and some friends who could have been even more successful, who
Which
were
ones
like,
are we? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we're all gonna be successful. Don't worry about it. Just
Yeah.
fight with us, Alex. We got you. But I have friends who were very talented, very successful. Some of them that were very talented and weren't successful. And I would see the ones who were successful and the ones who weren't. And I always noticed something about the ones who weren't versus the ones who were. The ones who were the successful ones in their craft and their trade and let's say music. I'll just make a music. This man only concentrated on music. The others were concentrating on other things that they didn't have no business concentrating on because you should be concentrating as an artist, as a musician on what your craft is. Stay out of politics, stay out of life. Just do you. Be like all of these American artists that you see, the great American artists, they were all recluse. They were always secluded. They were always away from the population. You have to be because you need that. As an artist, you need to absorb the outside world, but at the same time, you need your own space to push that vision out. And if you're
Yep.
getting involved with what this one thinks or what that one thinks, you're losing the vision of what you're supposed to do. See, I'm an artist. I do a lot of content creating. I do a lot of writing. I do a lot of songs. I make music. I do all that stuff too. I
You
play
make music?
music. I play instruments. Yeah, I do everything, man. There's nothing
Oh,
I
we should
can't
start
do.
a band, the Comics Lounge band.
I'm telling you, man.
Yo, it's
I can
funny
play
you say
whatever
that.
instrument you want.
Wait,
Come on, let's do it.
do you play instruments too, Chris?
Hell no. I
Oh,
am not musically inclined at all.
can you sing?
But
I can give you
um,
my songs so you can sing them.
so I actually was thinking about. I was like, it would be so cool to do like a weekly live stream where it's like 5 hours, and I just put on whatever music someone makes, like just lo-fi, chill,
Shit.
and do like comic theme stuff or like just as the background or whatever, and get an animator to make something comic themed or whatever. I think that'd be really chill and just kind of have that be like its own little separate section of the comics lounge and all of that fun stuff.
Damn, I have some
But-
like songs created already. They're just instrumentals. I can
Yeah.
send them your way.
That'd be awesome.
Also, I animate, so any kind of pictures or stuff you want to send me, I can bring a background to
Spider
life.
Slayer, is there
Some
anything you
cool-ass
can't
music.
do?
Honestly, no. There's
Fuck.
nothing I can't do. There's whatever you could think of, I could do. I'm just
You're a
not,
doctor, an
Yes,
animator.
I'm
He's
a
an
jack of-
80s baby. They dabbled in everything.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
they
you
did
something.
shit. They went into the nitty gritty and they did their own stuff.
Let me tell you something. I'm from Generation X, and they always say this: if you have a Generation
X
X
gonna give it
friend,
to you.
yo, no, you're lucky to know us, because the ones that are still alive are the survivors. Okay, my generation was tough, man. I've seen a lot.
Either you lived or you died.
No, that's the facts.
Facts, like
Yeah,
back
I mean,
then, we had to survive. Not that
I
we lived
mean-
in the hood, but it's just the stuff we got into.
Oh no, trust me. I lived in the hood growing up when I was little, and it was
Oh,
all good
shit.
because I learned a lot of lessons. Hey, I told you, this is how you learn. You learn lessons hard. You learn lessons
See,
tough.
he made it
But
out the
this is
ghetto.
what builds the character of a man. Yeah, exactly. This is what builds the
Success
character
story.
of a person. I won't even say man. Character of a person. You have to suffer, and I'm going to tell you why you have to suffer. How do you know how good something is if you never knew what it would be like not having that?
That is
You
very
have
true.
to suffer. It's a balance of your character overall. So whenever I was younger,
Oh shit! Now
I
they caught
lived
you.
poor.
Damn, 5 times?
Say what?
Jesus Christ! She lit and he.
One time,
Wait,
one
she.
time.
Why? Wait, is Conchu a she or a he?
I think Conchu's a he.
Oh, I always thought it was a she for
Yeah,
some
Conchu's
reason.
a
Anyway, he. Oh wait,
No, there is a.
he lived on a farm. You lived in the ghetto. He almost died 5 times. How many times did you die, Spider Slayer?
Have you seen those
Oh.
farm? Have you seen farm equipment?
Yeah,
Shit could
that
kill you
shit
real
stages-
quick.
I've heard horror stories too. Somebody
Oh,
got the
yeah.
leg stuck in. The guy survived, but it's like damn. Like then the plus
That was Jeremy
if it's
Renner.
isolated,
Did you hear about?
if it's
Did you
isolated,
hear
no
about
one
what
can heal
happened with
you.
Jeremy Renner? Yeah, that's
Oh
what
yeah,
pretty much
Jeremy
you're
Renner.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I heard
He
of
got
him.
his leg run over. It's sad though because what happened was I got some of the story. That didn't really break either, but I think it's breaking now soon. Like what actually happened. Here's what happened. I'm allowed to talk about it. His nephew ran out in front of this thing while it was still on, and I think it was like drifting down the hill, and he ran to save the kid. He got the kid, and
That makes sense.
unfortunately, got run over. So
Because police
yeah,
are investigating that because all the safety features on one of those snowcats that shouldn't have happened.
yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest, and I feel bad for the man. I don't want to chastise him at all. Like this is heavy equipment. You have to really, really, really like treat it as such.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's a good man. I never heard anything bad about this man from any of the insiders. I never seen anything
Same.
bad about him in the
Yep.
news, in the media, nothing. Jeremy Ryder, you got our love and blessing. We hope you recover well.
Yeah.
But from what
Amen.
I can tell, from what I'm hearing, I mean, like, it's bad. It's real bad, and I really feel bad for this man. I really hope he survives. But like I said, with stuff like that too, he's gonna take that and do something great with his life, like he's already has done. This is the point. Don't let this break you either. I think this man's gonna inspire people, and whatever you need. Listen, I know I don't know you like that, not yet, but whatever you need from me, let me know. I'll do
Watch,
whatever
you go
you
get a phone call. It's like, yo, what's up? I've been watching the Comics Lounge. Like, what?
No,
Like,
but
I actually need this from you.
Yo, if Jeremy Renner's watching right now, shit.
yeah, I mean,
Hi.
Can I be an extra in King Dynasty or something? Like,
he
I'll be
has
an
that
extra
show.
in a Hawkeye show again. I'll just be that one weird kid in the back.
Yeah, that show that
I'm
he
a
has.
man.
I want to watch that show now that he has. He has 2 seasons of it. It's about him being a mayor. Well, I think he just said the name of the show. He has it on it's on Amazon Prime. Um, it's about, I don't know. He's some corrupt mayor in Chicago. I think it looks good. My fiance keeps bothering me about watching. I said, yeah, we're gonna watch it. And then after that happened, I said, oh, we're definitely gonna watch it because that's and I like what he says because he was talking about the show and he says that that's one of his favorite things to do is he has a film room at the estate and he sits down with the kids and the family and they watch all his stuff and I love that because a lot of actors don't watch their stuff, believe it or not. Um, and yeah, he watches his stuff and that's a real good thing. Let's see. Let's talk about DC. Does a terrorist organization Cobalt Belly may appears in
Well,
DC
isn't
universe.
Cobra part of G.I. Joe?
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
And I was
Cobra.
also thinking Cobra Kai for some reason. I don't know why I thought that.
That's where my mind immediately went when I saw Cobra. But yeah, Cobra's a GI Joe. They make a. I mean,
Wait, is there another
GI Joe
Cobra
a lot, but there
in
might
G.I.
be a
What?
Cobra terrorist organization in DC.
Cobra.
I don't read enough DC to know. I mean,
We're not making fun
I'll
of
be
you. We're just
flat
like
out honest.
generally curious.
Yeah.
It's like what the hell? This is where our
Yeah, I
minds
have
go.
no info on this guy Cobra. Sorry, I'm a Marvel dude. I mean, I do DC too, but
Wait,
my
you're a Marvel
DC
dude?
lore.
Unless you love
Of course.
DC. Oh, that
I
explains
don't
your
like.
background.
Yeah, Venom's a
There
DC
you
character, right?
Yeah, sure. Right?
If you ask a DC fan, Venom was probably stolen from some other DC character.
Oh, but wait, there is something though that I like what DC did. They made a character called Skyways, and he is exactly a ripoff of Spider-Man. But his powers are cool. He has the power of opening up portals wherever he wants. But the way he does
Oh,
it,
I
he
see.
kind of like he kind of. I'm gonna see where is it? Nah, I can't dig for it. Maybe I have it somewhere
It's
here.
like the
I got
Cobra is
so many
supposed to be
damn
the
books.
Hydra of DC. That's what he said.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the Hydra
Interesting.
DC. Okay, Cobra, basically. Okay. Oh, I don't know why they
Interesting.
didn't mention him.
I've never read anything with Cobra in it, so I can't speak to it. My DC box, I probably have 2 DC boxes, and then everything else that you see here, and then everything that's behind the computer over there
They're all
is
filled with
pretty much
Catwoman.
all. It's pretty much all Marvel and Independence. I just
Yeah.
got done reading this.
The only
Um,
DC collects is Harley Quinn. Ooh, sweet, we live.
Nice.
This,
Damn.
That's
I mean,
nice.
no pun intended. This cover is fire.
Boo.
Yeah, like literally, it's literal fire.
Boo.
That wasn't meant to be a
Oh
dead.
wait, I wanted.
Like,
I'm putting
it
my 2
literally
weeks
is a
in.
beautiful cover.
I'm just kidding. I don't get paid.
Oh, okay. So I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you guys some panels that I had Ways Comics do for me. Now
Okay.
I'm writing a story called Symbiotic, and it's pretty much. I'm not gonna give into the details of everything it's
It's about
but
symbiotes.
he's gonna be doing. No,
I know.
they're symbiotic, but I'll get into all that later when everything's all said and done. But he did some panel work. Like in other words, he was talking about doing some drawings on like backing boards. I'm like, that's a dope ass idea because the backing board is pretty much the size of a comic anyway. That's good
Yeah.
practice. So we started talking, and he did a couple panels. I'm gonna show him off real quick, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I'm gonna save the best 2 for last because what he did here is what I'm gonna have him do for me because he's pretty much gonna help me make my first comic. So this is the first panel that he made. Check it out.
Oh
See that?
shit!
And that's on a backing board. So that's a backing board.
So
So
shiny.
that was the first one he made. Yeah, because it's in the backing board. These are all like famous covers too. You'll recognize some of them. Like this one right here. See this one?
I don't know which one that is. No, I'm just
This
kidding.
is the Venom.
I know,
Yeah, you know
I
which
know.
one it is, man.
I
Why
have
you
that
messing with
cover.
Alas, poor Spider-Man, I killed him well.
Yeah, yeah. That's another one he did. He did this one, which I like that one too. I'm just trying to find
That's
places
nice.
to put these things. They get nicer from this point on. Trust me. That was just the basics. Like the picture. Yeah, definitely. I do too. Now this one is dope because it kind of like he made his own cover, and it's just dope. Look, I'm just gonna show it to you guys. Check it out.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Jesus Christ, that is
That
fucking
man
fire.
did that with his hand.
Oh,
This
that
man is
yo, look at that
fire
tongue
legit.
as
action.
hell.
Yo,
We're gonna be
Wayways,
rich. I'm telling you, this man draws like
Wayways
a
has
god.
an
I'm telling you.
amazing eye for color and skill. Like,
I know. Way's
dude just
awesome.
needs to like figure out a way to be like the next Stormbreaker for Marvel.
Oh
No, don't worry.
shit!
I'm gonna help him with
Nice.
Like
that.
dark.
Now these last two,
The Venom who
the last
laughs.
two I say. Yes, the Venom who laughs. Wait, I'll show you that to you again. I feel like I went too quick with that. I'm gonna put that on something.
Oh my
Oh
gosh!
shit!
But
I
that's
didn't
your
even realize
favorite.
that was Venom for a second. I thought that was just Joker with a really long
Yeah,
tongue.
no, it's
Shit.
not. It's the Venom who
No wonder why
laughs,
Harley
baby.
Quinn loves
We make
him.
our own creatures.
Wow.
Exactly. All right, now these last two D's are real special. And when I show you the first one, you guys are gonna be like, "What the hell?" So this is actually from a comic, and he made like kind of like a big comic panel up.
Oh
Nice.
shit!
See that?
That's
See the
beautiful.
detail in that?
Yeah.
So he made a comic panel, right? So he did that all by hand, by the way. This is all hand drawn.
Yeah,
And
and
all
like you
colored,
can
all lettered, all by him. All the detail. Look at that. I
you
like
can
this
tell it's
right
by
there.
hand,
Wait.
like the lettering and stuff, but that lettering just it looks like
Yeah.
it was printed.
I love that shit. Look at that. That's amazing.
And the last one, which was my favorite one. That was my second
Ooh.
favorite one. But this one was like when I saw this, that's when I asked him, "Can
I
you
don't
help
think I'm
me
ready
make
for
my
this.
comic book company come to life?" He said, "Hell yeah." Nah, I'm just telling everybody out there, prepare. This is gonna be like one of the baddest things I have ever had. And I'm gonna preview this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a live show for him Sunday for every piece I just showed you guys because
Nice.
it's that damn good. But this is the last piece. Check it out.
Oh shit! I love that panel. I love those.
Look at that.
Wow.
Hand drawn. Look at that, an entire freaking panel. So I told him,
Looks like it's original.
on panels
kinda.
like this,
Yeah.
this is I've never seen nobody do this. This and the damn where's my Spider's Lair box? Oh, I have it right here. I'll never.
Man, I'm
leave home
jealous that you
without
have
it.
that one. That
Oh,
one's so
yeah, I
dope.
got a Spider's
Dude,
Lair
I love
box. I love
That
this
box is
box.
big.
The Spider's Lair. Look at
If
that.
I ever do a
That's
different
beautiful.
logo, I'm definitely going to Wayways for that logo.
Oh,
Wait,
and
wait,
you're
Like I
lucky
love the
because he
logo
did
I
that.
have.
Do you want logos?
Yeah,
I love
new
the logo
logos,
I have,
Wayways.
but
New logos.
Wayways is just and
Wayways
Next
Soul
tier.
Soul Place is an amazing artist too, and I'm glad that I had the chance to meet him through Instagram. But like Wayways, I was not expecting, like after talking to him for a while, I was not expecting his artwork or to him to be an artist. I was just like, wait, you're an artist? And he goes, yeah, look at what I just did. And the first thing I saw was great. Like it wasn't like comic book quality. But it was great. Like it's beautiful artwork. And then in the past, probably 6 months, I'd say, it has just gotten to a whole different level.
Yeah, it has. I think he's in the. I think he's in the artist chat with us.
Okay.
I know Max
Yes,
and
he is.
Max. We go live every Sunday.
Yeah,
I think he's in that.
he's with us. He's with
Wait,
us
you-
in the chat. I
Wait, with
talked about
Max and everyone else. The
no
artists
with
hang out.
with a com. with the lounge. He's in the
No,
comic community
I'm
lounge.
saying
Yeah.
there's another group chat. I think he's also in that one
Oh, okay. I'm
with
not
us.
sure about that one. I
Yeah.
will say this much though, for what I showed you guys. So we worked out a deal. I'm making 6 comics, but I'm starting one at a time. I mean, I had in my mind I'll be done with this in a couple of months. Reality speaking, it's probably gonna take me, I would say,
2
well,
years.
I'm right. No, no. Oh, to do one book, I'd say it's gonna take me about maybe 2 to 3 months to get a complete book done. He just
For how
disappeared. What
long?
he did.
You
About
cut
2 to 3 months,
Oh,
and that's not me. That's not for my end. 2 to 3 months total. That means like we're sitting there. I'm writing the story out. We're working on panels. What I want him to do for me was what I just showed you guys, those panels. So I sent him a bunch of backing boards. I said I want you to draw these on backing boards the same way you did. I want paneling, and we're gonna since you could panel like this. I said we could do a whole comic. So it's going to be 15 pages total of art and writing and stuff. And I'm going to have more stuff to go on the other side. So he's going to do 15 panels. And I'm going to organize those panels, and then I'm going to take that, and that will be my book 1 because I'm going to have about maybe there's going to be 6 books, and they're all tied together. But we're starting out with the first character since he did that for me, and I was working with Doyle as well. Doyle's going to be on this as well. Joe Doyle's going to be on this as well. But he was telling me a while back that he has some projects coming up. He wasn't sure if he was. I told him, well, it's okay. This is going to take me a while, so go do what you got to do. And that was the David Deodato thing. I don't know. Oh, you weren't here before, Alex. So I don't know if you heard the news, but Joe Doyle won some kind of
yeah, I was here.
like an oh, you were here. So there,
Yeah,
okay.
7
Sorry, you
days.
were here. He's
Okay, I
going
know
to
I'm
Italy for 7 days.
forgettable, but I was hoping I'm not that forgettable.
No, you know what happened? Your circle just changed, and your monkey's not there now. So
It's
you
a
just
gorilla.
seem
It's an
like a
ape, not a
different person.
monkey.
Get
Get it right.
Not Planet of the Monkeys, it's Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a country. The gorilla's here. And what am I doing for the weekend? Nothing. Probably just eat.
Well, my
Yeah,
birthday's
I'm
coming up
hoping
this
we get a little bit
weekend,
more
so
snow.
I'll
I'd
be
love to go
chilling.
sledding.
Nah,
I
he
have
wants.
a freaking snowboard in my basement that has been there for like 2 years, and I could have took it out last year, but yeah, I want snow. I'm taking on a highest hill this year and praying that I don't break my back. That's what
we
I
got
want.
about 3 inches of snow, and my son was immediately like over the moon, like let's go play in the snow. And then it warmed up the next day, so the snow basically turned to like that icy
Remember,
snow.
people, 3 inches is enough.
Yeah.
Snow white. Snow white.
And
We're talking about
got
snow.
probably another inch today, but yeah, I live up in Western New York, so way over by Lake Ontario,
Yeah. It snows
about
up there.
5 minutes from the lake shore.
Oh,
Snow's
nice,
amazing.
nice.
Yeah.
I like snow. Snow is good, but I only
Fire
when I'm
bad.
not traveling. Only when I don't have to drive. But unless I have a truck, I'm good to go. I
Yeah.
have a car and a truck, so I just wait for the snow and I take that bad boy out and I just beast on the snow. I like watching people getting stuck, and I go help them and pull them out. Have a little
No, he
chain.
makes
Hey,
them
you need
stuck.
help?
He pushes them off the road. He's
I,
that one
I,
person.
He's that guy.
I'm that guy. Yeah.
He'll push them off the road, then he'll help them. But he just wants to get the laugh in first.
I'm like, God, yeah.
Okay, I'm turning back. I'll help you.
No, but see what he does is he pushes them off the road and then he charges them to help them get unstuck.
Oh shit! Damn.
No, you don't charge them. What you do is they're gonna give you the money automatically. What you say is that, oh, sir, I cannot accept this
You're not
generous
afraid
gift of $25 because I really need 50, but I really can't accept it. They didn't give you 50. No, I'm kidding.
Glad to have you here tonight.
Every
Have a great
Friday night,
weekend.
if we don't do Friday night, it's Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern,
Yeah.
If
buddy.
it's not Saturday night, it's probably the next Friday.
Yep. Usually I'll post about it if we're not going live, so I need to get better about it.
It may or may not be in Chris's hot tub next week.
I'm not going live from the hot tub. You wouldn't be
Do
able to
it.
hear me over the jets.
We'll put your
Oh my God, that sounds so
You're first with the mic then.
Okay.
Watch them. They're gonna get short circuited. Like, oh man. Just
No.
don't drop your phone in. We don't want to see what's underneath the water.
Got me dying over here.
Oh man.
On that note, I need to get to bed.
Yeah, you made me laugh too hard. I swallowed one.
Look, now he's coughing. Yeah, this is great. I'm not coughing though. I'm not joining you guys.
Join the cough club. It's fun. We have cookies.
That's what matters. We have cookies.
Chocolate
Oh,
chip.
man.
On that note, let's talk more next week. This was a ton of fun. Gotta say.
Yeah, I missed you
Yeah.
guys.
We
Missed you too, Alex.
man. You better be here next week. You know,
I
I
will.
like doing this with Quit, but
If
I
I
need
don't-
that third wheel. I need it. I need it.
If I don't have a date next week, then yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna have a date, so I'll be here.
Yeah, you'll be here. Good.
I wouldn't be here if I
I
had
love
somebody
the
else.
optimism. I'm not
I
gonna
can
have a
hope.
date.
I can hope. Well, I might ask my new coworker out. I don't know.
Hey, do it.
Hey, do it, man. Just remember, if it don't work out, you still gotta work together.
Yeah, I just think, what would Spires Layer and Chris do? Would that be WWSLCD?
My only advice is don't shit where you eat.
I know. That's why I'm gonna try to make everything friendly and everything. It won't be
you
awkward.
go. Yeah, just be like, hey, you want to go for
Want to
a
get
drink
dinner?
after work one day?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
And invite like a group of people and then get to know each other.
Yeah.
That would be my advice. But
What's your advice, Spiders Layer?
Don't bother. Don't do it. Don't work where you do not date where you work. Please don't do it. Don't.
I'm
do
not gonna
it.
be
Don't
working there
do
for
it.
that
There's
long,
other
so it
girls
might
out there.
work.
Listen, man. Listen. You may think that your options are limited, but there's not. I'll give you a quick story, then we get the hell out of here. Me and my fiance went out
2
to a
hours
club,
later.
right? We went out to a club. No, then we're out. We went out to a club. This is recent, right? We went out to a club, and I'm telling you right now. I mean, I'm sitting there. We dance. I don't play. When I go to the club, I dance too. I'm a very good dancer. So yeah,
He's
I can do that too.
twerking on the dance floor.
So for fuck. Me and my fiance, we're like that couple you see that starts off the damn party. Like, you know how you stand there for a while, nobody's
Yep.
moving, but you see these two crazy people moving? That's me.
Grinding on
Constantly.
each
That's
other
me and
and
her.
everything.
Constantly. Yeah, exactly. We don't care. The point I was trying to make was, I have never been
Yes, it
to
is
a
not a
place.
country.
I have never been to a club and seen in my life. I must have been surrounded with my fiance about 40 single females. 40, maybe more than that. There was no guys there. I was the only damn guy with my girl in this one section of 40 chicks, all fucking trying to rub their asses into me, trying to grab me. I'm like, God damn, what the hell's going on? Like, so I'll tell
Get
you
off
this,
of me.
Alex, I tell you this. There's so many women, so many other places. The point is not to date where you work, but to find
Yep.
something. Go to where the girls are at. Go to the clubs. Go. Do you dance? Do you go out dancing? Do you like cutting in the club? See, because
I don't like. I used to dance. I used to go Latin dancing. But
Well, so
over here, all
start
the
that
clubs,
again, man.
the clubs are kind of ghetto up here because either they got
So
shot or
go. Well, I
dirty.
understand that. Turn into how I met your mother.
Alex, you
I
gotta go to the club with your brother and just play Have You Met Alex?
Listen.
No,
You
it's like
gotta
he's going to this is how I lost my job. I was kidding.
This is how I lost your job, got your mother pregnant, and now we're living in the street in LA. Yeah, there you go. In a
Oh,
trailer right on the
that took a dark turn. Oh shit!
No, I'm just saying that's
That's
what's
the
gonna
American
happen if you.
dream.
That's what's gonna happen when you date where you work.
That's the
That's
real
what
American
always
dream. Man.
happens. No, I'm just kidding, man. I don't know what to tell you. I say do what makes you happy, and if it's
Yeah,
something you feel
I'm
you
still
can work
feeling
out
it.
and work
I'm still
with,
feeling it
do
out
it.
though.
Yeah.
Whether I want to or not, because I know like working in dating in the workplace could be problematic. But that's why I'm trying to feel it out. Like, is she worth it, or like does it seem like we could be cordial with each other if
Yeah.
things don't work out?
I will say
What you do is you guys.
at the school I work
Because we
at,
gotta keep going.
there's 3 married couples
Ooh.
and 1 couple that's not married and new to the school. They just know
Yeah.
they met each other and both got their job at the school, and I believe they're still there. I don't know. I don't even see them because they work in the high school and I work in the middle school. But I mean, it can happen and it can work out. But obviously, it's like none of them met at work from what I know.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the difference. But don't get your hopes up and don't
Don't
give up just because you work together. You know, if this is like a stepping stone job for you, you're not going to be there forever. So
yeah, I know.
Or
Yeah,
make
like,
her get another job. You make her get another job and then you date her. There you go. That just solved all your problems.
Wait, I'd rather have the new job.
become friends. Become
you
friends. You leave, and that's when she falls in love with you, and you're never there anymore. But she still wants to talk to you. That's the play. That's the movie. It's a long-term game, and you got to play it right. But
all right, so everyone here, I will keep you. You'll follow along my journey.
Yes, I want to hear about this. Every week, give us an update on what's going on. At the end of the show, we should have an update on what's going on. with you and this girl. I would love to do this every week.
I got stabbed.
Last 5 minutes. What's new with Alex?
Well, I had a successful dinner last night by myself. Lead it off with that.
He said he treated himself to something special. He actually went out and found an old school TV dinner. See?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's I burnt it up in the microwave. I got the little
brownie. No. The TV
brownie.
dinner. No. You got to get the one that's metal. I'm telling you.
I know. I put it in the oven. Took it out. It was all good.
It only took 45 minutes to cook.
And it only took me a minute to eat. That's how small the portions were.
It shrunk by the time it got to the end.
And it was dry as hell.
Hell yeah.
On that note, have a great week. Have a great weekend, boys. And I will talk to you guys throughout the week. And obviously, same time, same place next week.
Yeah. Have a great weekend, everyone.
See ya.
You guys too. Have a nice night, everybody. Peace.
Definitely.
Trying to get the hell out of here.
Stay nerdy, comic fam. Can't wait to see you guys next week. And as always, if you're just now turning in, go watch that replay.